Well, Joe, ultimately a late defeat at Newport. Pagnell, did you feel that's harsh on you?
Oh, massively. We were absolutely brilliant, and I don't really praise us when we get beaten stuff, but we were fantastic. And it's all started in the warm-up when Kai's been injured, so you've lost your centre half, and then 10 minutes into the game, Joe gets an elbow in the face. The lineout's flagged for a free kick, and obviously an elbow, and nothing's happened to the lad. So Obi's had to come off, so you had to reshuffle. Both centre halves who started. Both centre halves who started the game have had to come off for 10 minutes. So I had to reshuffle, play Jonesy left back, never played there, stick Barber in and Ollie, and to get through that, and they created one good chance in the first half and should have scored. But to get through that and then get to half time 0-0, we were good. Come down the slope second half, and we dominated for 20 minutes. We were really good until we just got messy with the sin bins and stuff. But so disappointed. We don't deserve that. We really don't. And I'm honest as ever. And if we deserve to get beat, I'll say we deserve to get beat. But we don't deserve to get beat. There, we should have won the game.
Let's talk about the defensive rear guard, because as you say, losing both centre halves within one in the warm up and one after 15 minutes of the game, and then you've got 17-year-old Ollie as the senior centre half in there with Adam Barber. Talking about those two and the maturity that they showed to see out a tall team, a very physical side for 80 minutes.
Outstanding, absolutely outstandanding. Ollie's been away for a couple of weeks as well. He's been back home and so hasn't really played a lot, and Barber's just been brilliant since about October time. He's been unbelievable, Adam, and he's just maturing and getting better all the time. And Jonesy, I've put him left back. He's never played there in his life, Luke, and he's got for a game for you and been outstanding there. But I'm just disappointed for the boys. They've worked so hard there, done so much and got into good areas, and just that little bit of quality that we lacked until we got the late goal. But just a deflated feeling at the minute, purely because you've lost the game, and it's not in your control why you've lost the game, which is disappointing.
Did you get a sense it wasn't going to be your day from early on when you've got both centre halves hit the post twice and had two cleared off the line?
Yeah, there is that, but you get to half time and they're not going to give you any more than what they're throwing at you first half. That's what they are. They're big, they're strong, they get the ball forward, and what they gave us first half, they weren't going to get any better second half. And they scored a brilliant second goal. The lads took it really well. Second goal, but the first goal is disappointing from our behalf. We were 9 and 10 men, and we got back to 11 and conceded straight after, which is really frustrating. But look, we've done all we can. We've just come short in the end. Like I said, it's out of our control. Why? Come on to that in a minute if you want. I've got to be careful what I say, because I start saying stuff, I get fined, and the club gets fined, and bans come in, and for pure ineptness and not being able to do it properly. So
we have got this far. There were a series of decisions that I think brought about a fair bit of frustration from players, fans and management from our behalf. What have you spoken to the ref about, sort of the inconsistency? I guess the main one is the penalty that wasn't given to Chandler, and then the subsequent sin bin.
Yeah, so you're down to 10 at that stage. I warned the lads at half time. I did say do not get around the referee, because he's warned Zaki that if anyone gets around me, I'll sin bin them. And anyone wants to talk to me, I'll sin bin them. So I've warned the lads. So Leo's let us down there. He said I haven't said a lot, but don't give him an opportunity to do it. So he's let us down there, Leo, and he knows that, he understands that. But then the penalty is a stonewall pen. We know Chandler, he wins loads of penalties, and if it weren't an honest one, Chandler would say it weren't an honest one, and he said it's an absolute stonewall penalty. So Zaki, the captain, has gone to him and asked him. He said, "Ref, why is it not a penalty?" And he's shown him a yellow card to sin bin him. So you're down to 9 men. And I've asked him after the game. I said, "Why did you sin bin the captain? You said it, captains can talk to you." And he said, "Because it's not a penalty." That was his reason to me. I said, "Why is it not a penalty? Why have you sin bin the captain?" So he's asked you a question, and he said, "Because it's not a penalty." So where the justification is there in sin binning someone, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I've got no reason to lie. And if he said something else to me, I'd say that. But he's come to me and said, "Because it's not a penalty." So where the justification is for a sin bin for your captain, who can talk to you, I don't know. But not even that, the lad has absolutely chopped Issa in half. He should have been booked in the first half. He weren't. He gave me yellow for that to took him off. That was a straight red. The elbow on Obi. Lino's seen it. Nothing's happened there. Just annoying because it sounds like sour grapes. I understand that people say making excuses, but I suppose you've got to be here to see it really. Newport will say something different, of course they will, but yeah, any neutral seeing that today would feel the same, I firmly believe.
Did he talk to you about the Obi one? Because the linesman clearly gave a free kick because it was right in front of him. The linesman gave a free kick and then spoke to the referee, and then nothing happened after that.
The ref weren't going to give a free kick. I couldn't believe he weren't even going to give a free kick. I think the liner stepped on the pitch to tell him it was a free kick. So if it's a free kick and the liner's seen it, surely he can tell him. But I'm not sure it was either side, so I'm not sure what was said over this side. But he's got a shiner, Joe. I must say, he called straight away, and they knew straight away he wouldn't be able to continue. So just a comedy of bad mistakes that have cost us in the end.
You've got to sort of patch yourselves up, forget about this one, patch yourselves up again for next week and Daventry away. Yeah,
tough, really tough. Another team are fighting for the same thing, and a tough game. I don't know how they've gone in the varsity. I hope they've won. I want for all of them and for the league. I hope they go as far as they can. So I hope they've won in the Vars. But a difficult game, difficult pitch. Seeing the highlights against these last week, they drew 0-0, and it didn't look the best. So we'll have to patch up and get ready for a difficult game next week against a good side. Fighting for the playoffs like we are. So a tough game. We'll see what we've got available, and then we'll go and try and get the 3 points back that we've lost today.